This is Robin. So we are gonna discuss the question number 5th of the GATE 2010. Now, which is about solid state physics, and you are supposed to select some correct properties from the option. And it's very simple and very conceptual question if you understand metals really well and how the valence electron influence the properties of the metals. So the question is nothing but to choose the one of the property which doesn't is not described by the valence electrons in the case of metals. Okay, so look at the electrical conductivity first. Now, obviously, if you, that's something which is described by the valence electron, and which depends on the free electron model and the movement of the free electron, and mainly the valence electrons. So it directly determine electrical conductivity. And second one is thermal conductivity. Now it is related to the transport of the heat in metals, and which relies on the movement of free electrons, obviously the valence electrons, also in that case, even in the conduction case. So this is clearly described by this property. And if you look at the shear modulus, now what is shear modulus? Shear modulus is property that quantifies the material's resistance to the deformation of the shearing force, like how if you apply the force to the material, how the material responds. Now, if you look clearly, this is something which should not depend on the free electrons, right? Because it should depend on basically the macroscopic stuff in the case of that. For example, the atomic cores, basically nuclei of the material, and how they are arranged in the crystal lattice. So it is dependent on that, basically the mass of the atoms and all that, that directly influence the shear modulus, not the electron. So basically this is the correct property. And the metallic luster, obviously it depends on the interaction of the light with the valence electron. So clearly valence electron impact this property of the metal. So clearly the odd one out is the shear modulus. So C is the correct option.